Get ready for a game of speed and strategy. This is the battlefield for our game of Blockbusters. And now, here's your host of Star Blockbusters, Brandon Scruggs. Hello, thank you. Thank you all so much. Glad you could all be here with us. Hello. Wonderful crowd here today. Glad to have you aboard here. Welcome into another edition of Blockbusters right here at MVG Productions. Glad you could join us here once again. On our last episode, we saw our champion pick up his second win, and he's trying to go on to make it his third today. So let's meet him and our challenger for this game. Starting with our returning champion, back with us with a 2-day cash total of $14,000. Please welcome back Mr. Cedric Weatherspoon Jr. Cedric, welcome back, sir. Glad to be back here with us. 2 days now, and two unfortunate runs at the gold run at the end of the game there. But have you had some time to reflect on that last one?
Yeah, that last one was hard to recover. I can't rely on that. But third time's a charm. I gotta go with that.
Well, let's see. Hopefully you get back there, you pick up that $50,000 a day, but there's someone here to stop you. And let's meet him now, a newcomer here to Blockbusters this season, first time getting to play, from our neighbors to the north, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Please welcome in Mr. Mark Leota.
Hello, Brandon. It's great to be here on Blockbusters.
Glad to have you aboard here, Mark. Mark, a long-time contestant here at MVG Productions, but for the new folks that are joining us for the first time, Mark, tell us a little about yourself.
Certainly. As of right now, I'm 34 years old. Big game show buff, and of course, a huge fan of video games. And of course, as of the beginning of this year, now an actual TOC winner from Brandon's Wheel of Fortune series.
Yep, finally picked up a victory, his first tournament win, and since joining us here. But it's been a long time coming. You earned that one, but we're ready to see if you can't get yourself into at least tournament play here.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
All right, so best of luck to both of you. Let's play some Blockbusters. All right, start by loading up our board for game number 1. All right, as you can see, there's our Blockbusters board filled with letters up there. It's our player's objective to work the way across the board, connecting one side to the other for each of their colors. And our game, as always, our champion, Cedric, today will be playing white. Our challenger, Mark, will be playing red. Mark, in our first game, will have the shorter path to take, trying to connect top to bottom. He can do that in as few as 4 correct answers. Our champion, Cedric, has a little bit harder time to go. He's got to go side to side. He can do that as few as 5 correct answers. And in game 2, the colors will swap places, and Cedric will have the advantage. And should we need a third game, no player will have the advantage there. And the first player to win a best 2 out of 3 match wins our game, and will go on to the bonus round and our gold run for a chance at $50,000 in cash. All right, so best of luck to you both. Let's take a look at our first letter. Letter O. All right, we'll start in the corner on this one. Of course, the correct answers will start with the letter that's selected, so remember that while we play, players. So, hands on buzzers, and here we go. What O is the opposite of under? And that's Cedric.
Over.
Over is correct. Very good. You're on the board first. All right, you're in control. Okay. Where would you like to go?
The letter K.
Letter K. What K are sheepshanks and clove hitches? That's Cedric.
Knives?
No, they're not knives. Mark, chance for you to steal. What K are sheepshanks and clove hitches?
Shederick had my guess, so I have no answer.
All right, it's time. They're actually types of knots. They're
types of knots. Okay.
Types of knots. That's okay. No harm, no foul. We have another K question on the way. Let's try this. What K is a Russian fortress that houses the Soviet government? Again, what K is a Russian fortress that houses the Soviet government?
Oh, shoot. What's the name of that thing?
It's time.
Whoa.
We were looking for the Kremlin. The Kremlin is what we were looking for.
Gremlin, okay.
All right. All right, that didn't work, so we'll just find another K question here, see if we can do with this one. What K was a Pulitzer Prize winning president of the U.S.? That's Cedric.
Kennedy.
Kennedy's correct. Very good.
All right.
Yes, did not know he won a Pulitzer Prize from that one. All right. All right, Cedric, it is your board. Where would you like to go?
R for Ricky.
R for Ricky. Shout out to Miss Ricky. Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hopefully you're watching and everything's okay with you. What R means to ransack or search in an untidy way? Cedric?
Ransack?
No, it's not ransack. Mark, full question again for you. What R means to ransack or search in an untidy way?
I'll say rummage.
Rummage is correct. Well done. Mark, you're on the board now. Try to make that top to bottom connection. Where would you like to
All
go?
right, well, let's go with the I.
All right, going to go straight down the middle here. Hopefully, is this plan. Let's see. Answer starts with I. What I is a way of traveling with name, clothes, and a character? And that's Cedric.
Identification?
No, I'm sorry. It's not identification. Full question for you, Mark. What I is a way of traveling with name, clothes, and character concealed, often resorted to by royalty?
Identity? I don't know.
Nope.
Oh, I know what it is now.
All right, anybody in the audience know?
Incognito.
Yes, incognito is what we were looking
Oh,
for.
incognito.
Incognito.
I should have thought about that, but concealing.
That's okay. No harm, no foul. Let's try a different I question here for you. What I is a U.S. automobile track called the 500? Cedric.
Indianapolis 500.
Indianapolis is correct. Very good. All right, where would you like to go?
Let's go for the P.
Letter P.
All over the stage, huh, Sarge?
All
We
right.
ain't doing that thing.
What P was the name given to the English 19th century colonists who grew rubber, tea, cotton, coffee, and sugar, and is also a famous brand of peanut? That's Cedric.
Planter?
Planter or planters is correct. You got it. All right. Where would you like to go?
Oh, we ain't heard this in a while. The F-fa.
F. Haven't ventured down the F way in a bit. But of course, if you get this F question correctly, that will be game one for you. And that is going to be $1,000. So, Mark, try to get a block here if you can. Answer starts with F here. What F is the first page of a newspaper where all the big stories go? Again, what F is the first page of a newspaper where all the big stories go? That's Mark.
The front page?
Front page is right. You got a block. Well done.
Simple, darn it.
Very good block for you, Mark. And now, decision is yours. Where would you like to go?
Here for tea.
All right. Sure. You can have some tea. Would you like one lump or two?
2.
Bonk, bonk.
Thank you. Somebody gets Anyway. All right. Answer starts with T here. Here it comes. Fill in the blank, players. What T comes after jog, rising, and sitting? That's time. We were looking for a trot. Trot.
Oh.
A jog trot, a rising trot, and a sitting trot. I believe those are maneuvers that are used in horseback riding. What we're looking
The
for.
only trot I ever heard of is a foxtrot.
Yeah, that's the
No, that's-
famous dance. But yeah, sort of the same thing. But again, dealing with horses here. All right. All right, we'll just go with another tea question here. What tea do you have to pay to cross certain bridges? That's Mark.
Ooh.
A toll.
A toll's a toll and a roll's a roll. You're right. For the Monty
Yeah.
Python fans in the room. All right. We got ourselves a little battle going here now. Mark, where to?
Well, let's not get stung by any bees.
Just what I thought the comedy level was going to maintain on this show. And there it goes.
What would you expect, Brandon? He's Canadian.
Another one of my bad puns. Shoot me!
No, just send it to Jason Myers. He can use them for his new season of Definition. Coming soon to the Jakaya 316 channel. Anyway. Here we go. Answer starts with B on this one. Fill in the blank, players. What B comes before death, pool, and sea? That's Mark.
Black.
Say that again.
Black.
Black is correct. Very good.
And now for the win with the H.
Yes, the black,
Okay.
black death, black pool, and black sea, of course, what we're looking for there. And he says going to H. And again, if he gets this one, Cedric, that is going to be game and match for Mark here. So again, you need to jump in and try to block here if you can. What H has a capital called Budapest? Mark for the win.
Hungary.
Hungary is correct. You get game one. Well done, sir. Very nicely done. Top to bottom connection by our challenger picking up the first game. First for our champion being behind on this one. He's got himself $1,000 here, but Cedric is going to try to play catch up as we go to game number 2, which will be on the other side of this commercial break. So stick around. We got more Blockbusters right for this. Stay with us. Welcome back to Blockbusters here. Our challenger, Mark, ahead of our champion now. He's up 1-0. He's got $1,000 so far, but Cedric's going to have a chance to catch up as he will have the advantage in this game. So let's load up our board for game number 2. All right, as you can see, Cedric's going to try to make that top to bottom connection while Mark will be going side to side on this one. Let's see our first letter. Letter M. Starting on the right side of board. Answer starts with M, players. Here we go. First question, round 2. What M is the best known Italian soup in the UK? And that's Mark.
Minestrone.
Minestrone is correct. Very good.
Okay.
Never had it, but I've heard it's really good. All right, Mark, your selection.
Let's go with C, and I'm not going to say what goes after that because I know what's going to happen if I do.
Thank you so much. I mean, there's hope for you yet there, Mark. I feel for you. But I appreciate it. Answer starts with C, players. What C are hung by rings on a rod at a window? And that's Cedric.
I'll say curtain.
It's curtains for you, sir. You're right.
Okay, I was getting worried here. It's like, have I lost the touch? Have I lost my way? No, not yet.
Not yet, but it is your selection, though.
I will pick the S for Samuel.
S. All right. I'm going to go to the bottom, make a base connection there. See what happens. Answer starts with S. All right. Fill in the blank, players. What S comes before charmer, bite, Cedric,
Snake.
and skin? Snake is the correct answer. All right.
All right.
You have the base connection. Your selection.
Q for question.
Answer starts with Q on this one, players.
Mhm.
What Q means completely or only moderately?
Can you repeat?
Again, what Q means completely or only moderately? That's time. Looking for quite. Quite.
Oh,
Q,
quite.
yeah,
I was trying to buzz
Quite.
in. Yeah, I was trying to buzz in, but of course it crashes.
It's all right. No harm, no foul. We'll go with another Q question. What Q is a witty or sarcastic observation? And that's Cedric.
I would say a quip.
Quip is correct. Very good. I would
That's
say
it.
with as many games of Quiplash as we've played together, I would hope you would have gotten that one. But anyway, Cedric, you're bored. Where would you like to go?
Well, speaking of quiplash, you got the Q. Might as well go for the L to finish it off.
All right. Well, you see what happens here, Mark. If he gets this one, he ties up the match here. So a much-needed block is what you're going to need coming your way here. What L is commanded by a coxswain and rescues people? Again, what L is commanded by a coxswain and rescues people? That's Cedric.
Lifeboat?
Lifeboat is correct. You've tied up the match. Well done.
Oh, not me tonight.
Well, just like that, folks, we have ourselves a tie game. So Cedric picks up $1,000 there. Both players with one game now. That means we're going to finally get to our first third round matchup here on Blockbusters to see who's going to go on in the gold run. And you'll see it on the other side of this commercial break. Stay with us. More Blockbusters after this. Welcome back here to Blockbusters. We have ourselves a game here. We're all tied up one game apiece, each player with $1,000. So that means we finally, for the first time this season, get to go to our tiebreaker round. So let's load in the tiebreaker board. As you can see here on our tiebreaker board, that neither player has the advantage in this round. So each player will need a minimum of 4 correct answers to work their way across the board. Mark's going to go up and down. Cedric's going to go side to side. And let's see what happens. Good luck to you both. Let's see our first letter for our tiebreaker game. Letter W. All right. Somebody looking to try to take the W here. Who's it going to be? We'll find out at the end of this round. Answer starts with W. What W is the most northerly part of the Pacific states in America? And that's Cedric.
Washington.
Washington is correct. You're on the board, sir. Where would you like to go?
D for Doberman.
Letter D. All right. What D was the name of a character who sang "I'm Getting Married in the Morning" in My Fair Lady, and is the last name of a famous animal doctor? That's Mark.
Doolittle.
Doolittle is correct. Very good. All right. One spot apiece. Where to?
I'd like to, well, not buy an O since this is Wheel of Fortune, but I'll take the O anyway.
All right. You don't have to buy it because it's free. As long as it's up on the board, you may take it. Answer starts with O here. What O is a fruit grown in Spain and Italy that is solid green and black and produces... Cedric?
Not orange. I don't know. No, that's not
Nope, out of time. Sorry. Mark, full question for you. What O is a fruit grown in Spain and Italy that is solid green and black and produces oil?
Okay. Olive?
Olive is correct. Yeah. Did not realize they classified an olive as a fruit, but fair enough.
Yeah, that's what's enough.
Okay.
I didn't even know olives were fruits. I thought they were vegetables.
I would consider them vegetables myself. I'll have to check that out.
Nonetheless, I will take the V, please, Mr. Scruggs.
All right, looking toward victory here. Cedric's going to try to stop here. Answer starts with V. What V do you find in leaves and rocks or carrying blood to the heart? Mark.
Vein.
Vein is correct.
And I will take the E.
All right, and if he gets this E, that's game and match, and we'll have a new champion. So, Cedric, a block. It's either now or never. Here we go. What E were the first people to make and... Cedric?
English. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. It's not English. Full question for Mark for the game. What E were the first people to make and wear parkas?
Eskimos.
And we have a new champion on Blockbusters. Well done. And congratulations to you, Mark. $2,000. You are a new champion, and you're going to go on to play the gold run here in just a minute. Cedric. Oh, what happened there, buddy?
Yeah, when you have an off day, this is one of those days. Yeesh.
Well, it happens to the best of us, sir. But hey, you played a very valiant game. You did pick up $1,000 today. So when we add that to your previous winnings, sir, you leave us here on this game of Blockbusters with a total of $15,000. And our thanks for playing.
Good game, Shederick. Good game.
Yeah, I'll be back, and hopefully I can crush Mark. Oh, trust me. When I get back, trust me.
Is that how it's going to be?
I see how it's going to be. All right. Well, thank you so much. Give it up for Mr. Cedric Weatherspoon Jr. right there. And Mark, congratulations, sir. The new champion here on Blockbusters. He's got himself $2,000. And in just a moment, he's going to see if he can't win himself an additional $50,000 by tackling the gold run. And we'll do that on the other side of this break. Stick around. More Blockbusters on the way. Welcome back to Blockbusters here at MVG Productions. We have a new champion on stage here with us. Mr. Mark Leota has won himself $2,000 so far, and now he's going to get a shot to play for $50,000 in the gold run. Let's load in the gold run board. All right, Mark, here's what you got to do. In 60 seconds or less, you got to work your way across the board, connecting the gold to the gold. If you can do that, you're walking away with $50,000 in cash.
All right.
Pick a letter. I'll read the question. If you get it right, we'll turn it gold. You go on to the next one. If you're wrong or you don't know it and pass, we'll turn it black and you'll put a block up. You'll have to work your way around, okay? 60 seconds, get across the board, and $50,000 is yours. So you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Best of luck. Let's set the clock for 60 seconds, please. And time will not start until I finish reading the first question. So go ahead and give us the first letter.
K, please.
Letter K. Good luck to you, Mark. The gold run starts now. Is defined as a handheld instrument for cutting.
Knife.
Right.
B.
Is the suit you are said to be wearing when you're naked.
Bathing.
Wrong.
Oh, V.
Was the volcano that wiped out Pompeii.
Vesuvius.
Right.
G.
Is an engineless airplane.
Repeat.
An engineless aeroplane.
Pass. H.
Is a woman's riding dress, religious clothes, or settled tendency.
Shoot. Pass. I.
Is the Scottish word for a small island and also a measure of length.
Isle.
Wrong.
O.
Is a reputation for wisdom and flies and hunts by night. Oh, that was a rough one there.
Yeah.
All right. right.
Yeah, I know what the B one was. It was birthday suit, and I messed that up.
Yeah, that's B. What the suit that you're said to be wearing when you're naked is your birthday suit. That is right. Let's go back and get the other ones you missed too. Letter G is an engineless aeroplane. You know, that's a glider. It's a glider.
Glider.
What we're looking for. All right. Letter H, a woman's riding dress, religious clothes, or a settled tendency. If you tend to do the same things, it's considered a habit. Habit is what we're looking for.
Okay.
All right. Letter I, the Scottish word for a small island and also a measure of length. It's an inch.
Isle?
An inch.
Oh,
That's what we're looking for there.
Inch. Okay.
Let's see. You got K. You got, let's see. O you didn't get. O has the reputation for wisdom and flies and hunts by night. An owl.
Oh, an
Yes,
owl.
An
Okay.
owl, yeah.
Owls are wise.
And let's see. You got that one as well. Yep, I believe that's all of them there. So those are the ones you missed. But hey, tough break here, but not going home empty-handed. You got 2 of them correct, so we're going to give you $1,000 for each of those. $2,000 here, plus the $2,000 in your upfront game, sir. Grand total today, $4,000. Not bad.
Not bad.
And most importantly, you'll be back with us next time to defend the championship here on Blockbusters. So you'll come back and join us again?
Yep, I'll be here.
All right, and hopefully you at home will be here with us too, because that's going to be it for us on this episode of Blockbusters. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, if you like what you see and you want to see more of it, check out the season playlist here on the channel. And if you want to see other great game show games like this of the past, present, or future, click that subscribe button down below and ring the bell. That way you never miss out on all the fun and games going down here at MVG Productions. And until we try to go once again and give away another $50,000 here on our gold run, I'm your host, Brandon Scruggs, saying thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time for another edition of Blockbusters. Take care. Bye for now, folks. This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for Blockbusters, an SBC game show presentation in association with MVG Productions.